So, hi Jen, just girl Ambra, and welcome back to my channel. You're probably like, blink if you're safe. No, I know it's been a long time, y'all. It's been a year. It's been a year. I have no business, no right, the audacity. Yet here I am. Welcome back to my channel, you guys. I have so much to catch you up on. I am so excited to be back on YouTube, to where it all began, back at my roots. This is where it all begun. So I have so much to share with you guys. I do have a special guest in the video. You'll see who that is very shortly. But if you're interested in how I've been achieving this go-to makeup routine and catch up on my 2023, keep watching.
Supposed to feel. Hope I swing good, fuck the deal. If I fall, I'ma take it down like a pill.
But don't come over here. Bo. Come on. Come on, let's not do this right now.
My shadow was on the window.
All right. What? You want to say hi?
Hi.
Yeah, they can't see you, baby. Say hi.
Hi.
Ain't nothing wrong with your eyes. Girl. Bye.
Hi.
I think you stink. Did you poo-poo? Did you poo-poo? Bo, did you poo-poo?
No.
You did?
No.
Yeah.
This was
You
it.
stink. Okay.
This.
All right, we'll be back. Okay. Hi, Jens.
Hey. Hey. How y'all doing?
How you doing? Okay, 1 second. So you're probably wondering, like, Ambra, honey, sweetheart,
Where are you at?
where you been?
Did you see Mama?
It's been a year since y'all asked that question. When I came and answered it from the year before. So, neither here nor there. I am here. I am back. I'm shining brighter than ever. We'll get into it. Hope that it's not as chaotic as you can imagine, but I really have been feeling a pull on my heart to come back to where it all begun. Okay, you guys have been riding with me since 2009. Bo Marie, Bo, come on now. Y'all been riding with me since 2009, and so much has transpired since then. We don't have to relive it. We don't have to rehash it. But the least I can do is tell you where we've landed, where we at right now, okay? And the year is 2024. 2024. So the last time we spoke, it was January 2023. Like, I really ain't shit. But 2023 was not just hard for me. Don't play me for a fool, okay? Because I know for a fact that 2023 had hands for 90% of the population. So although I started off with the most sincere intentions, it didn't pan out. It didn't pan out the way that I had hoped.
Hey.
Main character energy. We'll get into her soon enough. I have my makeup in front of me. I'm not going nowhere. I just wanted to talk with y'all as if, you know, my FaceTime is on, and we just catching up. We just checking in, you know. I do want to get back into YouTube. I've invested quite a bit in some new equipment, so let me know about the quality. I'm just getting acclimated with the whole new setup. I am in my basement. You guys know that I moved. I'm still in that same townhome. But my niece and nephew moved back home from Hawaii. He was honorably discharged from the military. His contract was up and he was ready to, you know, live the civilian life. And you know, as most, I mean, at least in my family, when family calls needing to lean on you for some support, like, you just show up. Because there was just a short while ago, I was living in my sister's basement with 3 children. Okay, so I come from humble beginnings. So they lived in my basement for about 6 months. So I did not have a space to really set up for like sitting up and chatting and like just having my own YouTube space. So they recently moved out, bless them. I'm gonna miss them. It's so sweet to see like a young married couple just navigating life, you know what I'm saying? And I was an auntie and I was in a position to help them financially. Like, can you imagine just getting out of the military? People think military people got dough. They typically don't. And they're just trying to figure out like this whole ecosystem of like being a civilian and like playing the game and, you know, dealing with BS, and it's just annoying. So I was just happy that I was able to support them. And his wife is Indonesian and born and raised in Indonesia, but lived most of her life in Hawaii. So dealing with climate and cultural shifts, I'm happy that I could be like a soft landing, you know, because we's colored folk. And I cannot say whether or not she's lived with a black mama before. So she got her dose, of how we raise ours and run a household, but she's so sweet. I adore her. But I know they're happy to have their own space, and I just need, stretch out. These kids and this man and this cat, can y'all see? There you go. I'm glad that's some vegan lip gloss, girl, putting on her. Now I can have like a space to be creative and really just give more of me in ways that, you know, they ain't drained me dry, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so they moved in for 6 months. At the time I was starting a fresh relationship. We were about 4 or 5 months in, and we've hit our year mark. Yeah. And then we actually are engaged. I'm gonna insert a clip, you guys. I know. Can you imagine me?
Oh, Alex, Jesus Christ.
But he surprised me. He was in cahoots with my father, and he proposed to me in front of 50 of my family members on Christmas Day. I like don't trust her, so I'm like, yeah. So he's moved in, and now we've blended beautifully. As you can imagine, when we do the courtship, he stayed here days on time, and the kids are accustomed to him being here, feeling safe and feeling secure in not only the relationship, but the people that are under the same roof as them. So I'm super excited about that. Bobby refers to him as Dada, and they have the most beautiful, authentic, sweet relationship, and that is her guy. Okay, that is her main squeeze. She's in this transition right now at 2 years old. She's into absolutely everything. She is finicky as, and we be on a daily, okay? Matter of fact, wait, what is she doing right now? Bo. Anyway, she's coming into her own. But she heard him come in the house, so she going to see that. And I'm loving it. She is like the best. She's so fun. Her personality is lit. She is so sure of who she is at 2 years old, like in ways that at almost 42 I am learning, you know. So I love the little girl. That's my homie, and she is a girl's girl. Like, she is the girliest of girls too. Favorite color is pink, and I don't even push that on her because I was so anti-pink. But she loves it. Look at her little cardigan, baby. She rides. She rides. For all y'all out there who be like, oh, you like pink, but do you really love pink? Yeah, Bobby got a whole little situation going. So she's a little mini me in training. But the boys are doing fabulous. Reese is wrapping up his sophomore year of college. Glory be to God. Financially, we've been able to make it work, and my baby will be a junior in the fall. Pierce is in his 7th grade year, and he's thriving as a middle schooler. He is giving me a run for my money. He's middle childing in the most middle child way. So, but I think about things before I react, and I'm just trying to find the best way to parent him. I've learned so much about parenting this year with Pierce transitioning into his teenage years. They're just so different, and you have to parent them differently. The way that I could communicate and talk with Reese just doesn't resonate with Pierce the same way. And I'm sitting here telling him about life, and I'm talking to him about like, what kind of life do you want to live in, these grades and this and he's just like, so whereas the one side I'm full of rage and just want to I know there's other moms out there that can relate to that. I am learning to, like, I count to 10. I'm patient. I try to extend as much grace as I possibly can, because the boy be making me consider drinking full time. But outside of that, life as usual. I'm still working from home. I am obsessed, and I will never go back. I say that every time someone asks me, will I be remote? And I will never, ever, ever change my lifestyle. The end. Oh, travel in 2023. So in February, I went to New York with Natalie, and we celebrated her birthday last year in her 30s. We had a great time. We stayed in Soho, and we had a spa day and dinner and, you know, top of the city views. And it was just great. Like, experiencing New York from someone who is a East Coaster, obviously. As a child, I mean, you frequent it so much that you're like, oh, I'm going to New York, be back tonight. But going as an adult with a little bit of coin and an occasion, honey, it's just a different vibe. Carefree at that. So I just trained up there, met her up there, and we really enjoyed New York City for her birthday. We, after that, Alex, my fiance, and I went to Jamaica. So for him, it's like his 100th time going to Jamaica, but for me, it was my first. Had a fabulous time, okay? The cheeks were out. The cheeks were cheeking, the skin was skinning, and my man was with me, so I did not care. I did not care. That was like the best tan of 2023, in my opinion, for me. The food was great, the vibes are great, and of course, you know, you meet a, what do they call it? Taxi driver, and you're in a committed relationship for the duration of your trip. We still keep in contact with him on WhatsApp, I believe. So we're headed back. I feel like I need more time in Jamaica. I felt like the trip was kind of short. I think we did like a Thursday to Sunday. And although that's great for like long holiday weekends or like a cute little quick getaway, leaving on Monday is so much better than leaving on a Sunday from any destination, specifically a Caribbean one. Traveling on Sundays are just for the birds, and I'm learning my lesson. Like, I have some trips planned for this year, and we are 100% flying home on a Monday. So we went to Jamaica, had a grand old time. Then we spent the spring just wrapping up the school year. Kids all progressed to the next grade level. Do what you can. Do what you can. And in June, ended up going to some festivals locally before sending Pierce off to camp. And you guys know that I've sent my children to an away camp right outside of, what is it called? Canada, on the West Coast side. So just above Vancouver, on a small island. The kids have been going to that camp since 2013. You do age out and you can become a counselor. Reese did not want to do that, so he opted out and wanted to just get like a summer job. But this is Pierce's last year. I'm just excited, and I know that he wants to see his friends, and baby, I get a break. But let's not forget about mommy gets a break. 30 days, 30 days. We opted to spend the summer in Panama. Panama and Central America, you guys. We decided to move to Panama for the entire summer with a toddler. She was not even 2 years old yet. Once we got settled in and we got acclimated with the environment and our neighbors, we lived on a compound in Coronado, Panama. So it's about 2 hours south of Panama City. I think she was coming down here and Alex is like, let mommy record. Anyway, so about 2 hours south of Coronado, Panama City. And we had a pool in a Granado. Am I saying that right? Potentially. And then we had a 2-bedroom, 2-bath townhome, full kitchen. We Airbnb'd it. The guy who owned the property is from Atlanta, Georgia. So he ended up giving us a really great deal if we worked with him outside of Airbnb app. Y'all ain't hear from me. But we did save quite a bit of money working with him directly. And we ended up extending our weeks. Because at first we were like, all right, we're going to do a month. They were like, we're going to stay another 2 weeks. They were like, my mom got pierced once he came back from camp. I was like, we're going to stay another 2 weeks. So we didn't end up coming home until August. Okay. And Bo did so good. My mom ended up coming the end of July. So Al and I could have some time alone without a baby. But we just explored. You know, I worked. Panama City is about an hour difference from my employer. Yes.
Daddy saw my door.
Daddy let you down?
Daddy messed up for my dog that time I say.
Oh, okay, girl.
Daddy telling you.
No, can you walk another way? Don't walk that way. So freaking sorry, you guys. Let me introduce JoJo. Say hi, JoJo.
Hi, Jojo.
Yeah, our tuxedo cat. We'll get into why we got him shortly after. Where did I leave off? We were in Panama. We stayed, Mom. Great. Okay, so we get home. We get back to real life. You all know that I work remote. Can we turn this down a bit? Just a taste, darling. I work remote, so I had Wi-Fi there, so I still worked my job. I worked on their time zone that was in alignment with my company's, and it never posed a problem. I worked the entire summer as if I was home, and I got off work and could jump right into a pool or go walk to the beach. Yeah, we highly considered moving there, but of course, you know, I would miss my family too much. I would never do that. But it's definitely has a special place in our heart. We're definitely going to go back because we didn't do as much exploring as we could have because we had Bo. Child, he had me outside camping with the bugs. Child, when I tell you, I felt like my body was on fire because your girl is not made for the outdoors. I'm an air sign. I like to stay above the clouds, baby. But he, however,
I'm Rachel.
yes, Miss Rachel. But
Apple.
yeah, but him, however, he's an earth sign, so he love to be outside. And plus he's very his athleticism wants him to like hike and climb and just I don't got time for it. Baby, who's that? Is it Pierce? Come here. How was your first day of practice? Say hello.
Hi.
Look into this part of the camera.
Hi.
13, y'all. No,
Hello,
haven't seen your face. Yeah,
Papa.
13, y'all. I thought I was supposed to come in and get some personal space. So, we ended up coming back, regular life. And then, me and my girlfriends, we do an annual girls weekend. We travel a lot together. This is a group of girls that me and my sister met in Croatia in 2019. And we've been traveling together ever since. So we've been to Croatia, they've been to Italy with me. And then in September, we ended up going to Colombia, Cartagena, Colombia. It was a time I highly recommend. My girlies who even are more solo travelers. Colombia was a vibe. Okay, baby. I had such a good time. Like, a blast. You hear me? And definitely a country I would go back with Al because, you know, you have a different type of time with the man versus when you with your girls. And both were a blast nonetheless. What else? And then after that was my birthday. I turned 41 and I decided to keep my butt still. Y'all know I get on a plane and leave real quick, but I decided to stay with all that we had going on and just being away all summer. I felt like I did my time. I gave the sun time, I gave the beach time, I gave being out of the country time. So I decided to stay home. I rented a hotel suite and I did a celebrate Ambra's rendezvous. Okay, you girls was popping champagne and 1 second. My goodness gracious. Popping champagne with my closest friends and some family, and just we had a kickback, and it was a time. I had an absolute ball. It's exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted something, you know, come through, celebrate me, go on about your business so that me and my man can have this friend, okay? And that's exactly what we did. We did end up going to dinner at the Four Seasons restaurant. I can't remember the name of it. Maximum or something like that. FYI, these NYX Profix sticks, they are so creamy, baby. Weighty, baby. Tell me in the comments where that comes from. If you know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. But came home, celebrated my birthday. Then, you know, we just kind of jumped right into the holiday season. Halloween, took Bobby out. You know, now she's like, where? We're not those to really celebrate Halloween. We kind of do a harvest 2-step and give the kids some candy so they don't feel left out. Okay, that's what we do. We ain't out here with blood and gore, honey, and knives and darkness. So we don't do that. But I don't like nobody who do what they need to do the way they want to do it. Okay? Why can't you ever just like do your makeup? You put the tool down and then you can't find a tool that you know you just used. Dang. And we just had normal Christmas activity. We balanced between both families. Alex is from DC, me being from Baltimore. We're up and down 95, baby, during the holiday season. And we just had a grand old time. It was so funny though, because Christmas morning, I woke up so anxious. I was like, I really don't feel like being around a bunch of people. I love my family. I'll come say hi and leave. Yeah, baby. Normal Christmas day, I was gonna go say hi to my family and then come back to my house because my sister hosts Christmas and my sister's 10 doors down from me. Oh, there you go, baby. So I can come home like in a jiff. I don't even gotta get dressed, baby. I can keep my pajamas on and walk down the street. The whole time Alex is being so supportive. He's like, babe, just say hi to your family. Just make sure, you know, they just want to lay their eyes on you, make sure you're okay. And I think what I was really anxious about is that Christmas is a difficult time for me. Several things. My sister passed away on Christmas Eve. So I feel like I was feeling energy about that. And then 60 days later, my sister cousin passed away. And it just, it's just like that little corridor of like the new year, first quarter just gives me the, and I didn't recognize where that emotion was coming from until much later in the like the thought process, like retrospect. But yeah, Al got me together, and we walked over to my sister's. And of course, once I'm around people as a Libra, as we do, I immediately like livened up and like fed off of all the beautiful energy of just seeing my grandmother. My grandmother's gonna be 90 this year, and she is fine, y'all. Like 91, yeah, that's what it's giving. Which now I understand why the women in my family don't really like give the birth certificate, you know. But I was okay once I got around my family. So I'm going about my business. I'm drinking my mimosa. She's getting a little buzz on. I hear my uncle, who's relatively quiet, and he has 2 daughters. So he would never really call on a niece before he would call on his daughters to like give me a cup or give me a napkin or whatever the case may be. Even if I was closer, the dads typically like call their respective daughters. So when I heard him call my name, I was like, oh, hey, like, yeah, what's up? What's going on or whatever? And he's like, no, your dad wanted you. My father's sitting on the other side of the living room. And I'm like, yeah, Dad. He's like, no, Uncle Michael. And I was like, yeah, Uncle Michael. All while I was getting in position to propose. And I was oblivious because as daughters do, you serve your father. So I'm too busy like focusing on what my father needs so I can go on my way and continue getting on myself, okay? And Al was hiding behind my 6'9", 290-pound cousin. I didn't even see Al. Al is literally hiding behind a 6'9" individual. And I went to turn into my dad, and Al's knee had blocked me from turning. And I'll make sure to insert the clip. I said, wait, what the way?
Why? What's wrong with you? You okay? Why?
Alex, my heart is beating.
But wait, what's the answer? What's the answer?
A bitch was broke down. I mean, ugly cry. Ugly cry. Primarily because y'all know my story. Y'all know I ain't think when, you know, I thought I was gonna raise these babies, just enjoy my life, travel the world, and if love found me, it'd find me, because my picker been off since 2001, okay? That's how off that picker been, that I was just over it. I got my beautiful children out of those experiences, but this was turd. Not tied, turd. And for this man to see me and come in my life and be the piece to my life, to be the partner that I've always wanted. This is the first time in my life that I unequivocally, without a shadow of a doubt, can say I am no longer a single parent. First time in my life. First time in my life. The things that he does for Bo, the way that he steps in, you know, a man coming into her life at the tender age of 1. This is the only man she knows. This is the only man that she refers to as daddy. And he has shown up for her on more ways than I can count or have ever expected from someone who is not genetically connected to this person. But honestly, they chose each other. When I decided to introduce Bo to him, I was hella nervous. I looked at him and said, listen, once this happened, there's no take backsies. But I honestly never had any doubts in Al. Like, I knew he was my person pretty early on in our relationship. We're on like 18 months right now, and we've never argued. Never argued. I'm not gonna say we never had a tense moment, but the way that we communicate, the growth and the maturity in which we approach conflict, we've never argued. I've never been mad at this man. I ain't saying I've never been annoyed by this man. I've never been angry, upset, like, who raised you? Never. And honestly, I feel in my heart of hearts, I will never experience that with him. Without a shadow of a doubt, I knew he was my person. So it was never like, I don't know. And it's also the first man that's ever respected my father enough to get his approval, to include him in the process, to honor him by asking for permission to give me away. Like, it just meant so much more to me. And where you see me crying, it's just like, yo, and you did it in front of my parents. Like, you did it in front of my dad. Like, you respected just the values and traditions that I've always wanted, but got caught in, you know? And I knew that I would never not give that to my father. I would just never not give that to him again. So I'm talking about daddy was crying. Daddy had tears. We were snotting on each other. So it was great. It was great. It was a day I'll never forget. And your girl getting married.
Yeah, Mom, no money.
She's such a regulator. But I'm getting married. We have set a date. I will announce it. It's sometime in 2025. And we're gonna get some wedding content, baby. We got some boutiques to hit up. Cause you know, I'ma put it on. Prepare your eyes, because we're gonna go through this roller coaster ride together, my love. And you know, now it's 2024, honey. It's March. I just welcomed 2024 into my life. I know y'all probably been around already for 3 months or so, but December, January, February was rough, babe. It was rough. We got in a car accident. The car totaled. But then my man bought me a car, so she's back on the road again. It just was that transition, you know, like buying a new automobile, and it's just so annoying. I mean, it definitely went way more smooth than any other experiences that I've had, but baby, That's why I don't buy cars often. I just rather have the one until like it's desperate times. Go to desperate measures. Girl, I would keep the car until the wheels fall off. I don't care. I hate buying a car. Now, one step, I forgot to put my liquid blush on because I'm obsessed. So, but I don't want to mess up this like powder situation. I already got it going on, but I'm going to show you a blush that I've been using that even when I forget that step, baby, she comes through. My partner, my fiance, which I am still getting acclimated to that word because I just call him my man. But he has 3 sons, 2 of which are minors, and they are roughly around the same age as Pierce, and they are thick as thieves. Like, I have always loved being a boy mom, but like I have 5 boys now. 5! Ranging from the age of 22 to 13. I have 5 boys. They are so kind and so sweet. And they get on my nerves about Bo. Okay, they get on my nerves. But they love her, and I'm not going to get in the way of that. So the family has grown, but it's settled, and it's calm, and it's peaceful, and it's love, and it's joy, and it's exciting. And I don't always want to come on here when shit is rough. I don't always come in here crying, Colonel. You know, I want to explore this new phase of life. My 40s has been so lit. Like, my 40s has been so lit because my 30s was so funky. Okay? It's funky. I'm using the Juvia's Place, the Duo. This is volume 1. And I like the orange because I'm wearing this brown right now. So it packs a punch because of the pigment. You know, my girl always come through. Look at that. And I am like so excited about getting the channel up and running. I'm so excited about all the things I get to share with you. We still have rough times. We still have struggles. Life still be kicking all kinds of ass. Okay. Non-discriminatory ass. And we're still going to go through that together, and we're going to share that. But I'm committed to continuing on with this journey. Like, this is where my roots, these are my roots. This is where it all started. Okay, this is where it all began, and this is no different. Like, when another chapter of the page turns, you guys are always there with me. I'm doing the absolute most. Oh my God, it's okay. But yeah, I'm gonna be showing content about the wedding planning. I'm gonna be showing content about travel. I want you guys to let me know what content you want me to share with you. You know, I started in the beauty space, and your girl's still a beauty gal. I just have lost a little bit of the drive behind like looks, because now as a more mature woman, I'm not out here doing cut creases, y'all. Not to knock a cut crease, because cut crease is always going to serve. But if you're interested in like everyday small occasions, 15 minute, I'm your girl. Like, that's where we are in this stage of life, and I hope that you guys are open to coming along with me for the ride. Oldie but goodie here. This is Mirame by Dosa Colors, yo. Like, who is really using all of their highlighters by the time it expires? Be honest. Where's my lip? Where's my lip? My lip. Oh, my God, this little girl. We're using Juvia's Place liner and cola. You know, if you guys have stayed this long and watched all of this chaos around me, I hope that you see that I'm happy. My family is thriving. My sister is still the best thing since sliced bread, so you guys definitely see her on the channel more. All her kids are growing and thriving and adulting in their own accord, and she did a kick-ass job. I learned from the best, yo. Gym, so I just threw on a creamy nude lip, and that about calls it for my current makeup routine. But also, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for sitting with me through this entire video. Thank you for supporting me and my channel and my children and my life and all the things. And I cannot wait to what 2024 has to offer. I cannot wait for you guys to go on the ride with me. And until our next video, shine bright. Bye. Hello. Hey everyone. She's such a nerd. Babe. Babe. You know what I'm saying? She knocked all my water on this carpet already.
You want to charge it?
Yes.
Can you go tell Diddy to put it on the charger?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
No, this.
But he upstairs. Go tell Diddy to put it on the charger.
No.
Why is everyone so upset right now? The cat mad?
You mad?
Say goodnight. Bye-bye.
Who's saying bye-bye?
I'm getting, I don't want, the battery is low.
Daddy.
Hmm?
Daddy want to
You want to charge it?
Sure shit. Sure shit.
Have a Shaw show. I told you to go tell Diddy to charge it. If you
Let's
really
go
want to
upstairs.
charge
We're gonna
it.
charge it.
Tell Diddy to
Everyone,
charge
good night.
it.
Thank you very much. Bye.